Hello my lovelies and welcome to the Path Girl. So today I'm going to review these two new launches from Foxtale. So this is their brightening body wash and their brightening body lotion with an SPF of 30. Now a lot of you wanted new generation chemical filtered body SPFs or mineral body SPFs. So this is actually one of the first brand to launch an entirely new gen filter body SPF. From what little I know, a lot of other brands are about to launch a series of body SPFs with entirely new generation filters, but yes, this is one of the first launches. So first I'm going to go through with a body wash. The body wash is priced at 399 rupees for 250 ml. So yes, this product is cruelty free, and just like a lot of other Foxtale products, this is heavily fragranced. So quickly, let's go through the brand claims of this product. The brand says that it gently exfoliates dead skins and removes tan, signature floral perfume and eliminates body odor and controls it for up to 6+ hours, brightens even skin tone and hydrates. The feel and finish say it gives a smooth and dewy glow. The perfume is fine floral. It helps with dullness, uneven skin and bumpy texture, and its main ingredients are glycolic acid and niacinamide. So getting into the ingredient list of this product, ammonium lauryl sulfate is actually a strong surfactant. Cocamidopropyl is considered a moderate mild surfactant. Apart from that, we're seeing decyl glucoside, which is also a mild surfactant. Another mild cleansing agent would be castor oil maleate. So all body washes and face washes have different surfactants that they use. These are the ones that they've chosen. Those are the ingredients which grip onto dirt, oil in your body and remove it when in contact with water. Now we're seeing glycolic acid in the list quite high up. And right after fragrance, we're seeing niacinamide and salicylic acid. So in all body washes or face washes, if you see ingredients like kojic acid, alpha-butane, niacinamide, these have to stay on your skin. Like you literally have to lather up and leave it on your skin for a few minutes to be able to see results. However, there are no brightening ingredients except for niacinamide, which does a tiny bit of brightening here. But we're seeing glycolic acid. Now, in my personal experience, face washes or even body washes with glycolic acid, lactic acid are incredible when it comes to showing results, even with short-term contact. And even salicylic acid is excellent for acne, even with short-term contact. Even if you don't leave it on for a while, you will still see that some amount of exfoliation, some amount of brightening will happen when you see these acids in the ingredient list. So definitely you will see some amount of improvement with tan and some amount of improvement with body acne using this body wash. So as for the smell of this, they say it has a floral smell. I do agree, but it's almost a mix of like a oud-y smell. Do you know the Arabic perfumes oud? That's mixed with floral. Now I'm a huge fan of oud and smells like oud. Honestly, I absolutely love the smell of this body wash, and I don't mind fragrance in my bathing routine. So yeah, this does smell really strong, and honestly it's a very therapeutic experience if you like that strong oud-y floral mix kind of a smell. However, in my experience, I felt like this was quite drying. I don't know how much I believe the hydration claim supports hydration claim, because I do feel like compared to and I've been using the Dermaco body washes, I've been using the Dr. Shades body washes. The Conscious Chemist one is very hydrating or moisturizing, but this one has been the most drying in my experience compared to all the other body washes. If you're somebody with very oily skin in a very humid climate, especially this summer, then I feel like you might really like this. However, if you have very dry skin, I feel like this can be drying for you. As for controlling body odor, I do feel like this does the job. Maybe it's because of the acids in there and the salicylic acid. Those kind of work really well with underarm odor, stuff like that, to kind of kill bacteria there. So yeah, but as for the fragrance itself lasting a long time, I mean, yeah, in the shower, even if you walk into the shower after like an hour, 2 hours or 3 hours, you can definitely still smell this in the shower. But on the body, I didn't feel like it really lasted for very long, maybe like half an hour, and the smell kind of faded for me. So that's about the body wash. Honestly, absolutely love the smell with this one. And yeah, you can go ahead and try this, especially if you have oily skin or in a very humid climate, then this can really get that oil and gunk out. Now here comes the body lotion. Okay, so again, new generation filters. This has an SPF of 30, and yeah, it says it's a brightening body lotion, 10% glow boosters with vitamin C, niacinamide and SPF 30. Okay, so this is priced at 499 rupees for 250 ml. So the brand claims that it's up to 12 hours. It wears like perfume. It is lightweight, non-sticky, glowing. So this is called the brightening body lotion. It says it fades pigmentation, even skin tone, it prevents tanning, leaves 0 white cast, and its signature floral perfume keeps skin fresh for 12 hours. It says its hero ingredients are vitamin C, niacinamide and SPF 30. The perfume is long-lasting, fine floral. Here we're seeing a couple of emollients, and we're seeing methylene, bisbenzotriazolyl, tetramethylbutylphenol, which is nothing but Tinosorb N. It's a UVA and a UVB filter. highly photostable. And then we're seeing diethylamino hydroxybenzyl hexyl benzoate, which is nothing but Uvinal A. It is a UVA filter, highly photostable. And then we're seeing ethyl hexyl triazone, which is Uvinal T150 UVB filter, and it is also highly photostable. So right after that comes niacinamide, and then we're seeing phenoxyethanol. Now phenoxyethanol is a very commonly used preservative in skincare, and it is allowed up to 1% in cosmetic skincare. So anything after phenoxyethanol is either equal to or less than 1%. So right after phenoxyethanol, we're seeing fragrance, and then we're seeing ethyl ascorbic acid, which is basically vitamin C. So your vitamin C content in here, I'm assuming, is less than 1% or equal to 1%. In my personal experience, when I use vitamin C on my face, which is quite sensitive compared to the rest of your body, I see results in around 10%, okay? Anything above 15 is very strong for my skin. 5% cuts it a little bit, but my body, for me to start seeing results, I am not sure how effective 1% or less than 1% of vitamin C would be for brightening. Niacinamide, again, in my experience, it's a good ingredient for brightening, but it's not my go-to. It does a very subtle job, takes forever. My preferred brightening ingredients would be these, but you take your call based on what results you've seen from your niacinamide. However, by regularly using a product with SPF, you will definitely see brightened skin tone with time. Even if I wouldn't heavily rely on the vitamin C or the niacinamide, I can expect brightening from the SPF alone. And then we're seeing some silica, titanium dioxide, and tin oxide mica towards the absolute end. And of course, we're seeing some essential oils all the way towards the absolute end of the list. I'll show you the consistency of this one now. Personally, I don't enjoy fragranced body care that kind of stays on my skin unless I'm going out for a lunch or like I'm stepping out. Like if you're somebody who goes to the office regularly and you want to smell nice, then this is a great option. I like to use it if I'm going on like dates with my friends or whatever, you know. So this one has a strong floral fragrance. I'll show you the consistency. In my opinion, I don't feel like this is very lightweight. I also feel like it's a little bit sticky, but that goes away with time. This is like a moderate weight lotion in my opinion, and it does have glitter. Let me show you. I don't think the camera is able to capture it very well, but it has very tiny glitter particles here and there. So yeah. As for how long the fragrance lasts, I would say that for 2 to 3 hours, the people around you can still get a whiff of this fragrance. After that, it kind of fades away. I don't feel like it'll last for like 12 hours and stuff, but it's still like a good wearable perfume, moisturizer, SPF kind of thing. I feel like it did feel a little heavy on my skin, but I definitely see myself enjoying this, especially towards the winters. As someone with dry skin, I'm looking forward to using this the most then. However, if you're somebody with very sensitive skin or any certain skin conditions, then the essential oils and the fragrance might possibly irritate your skin. So that's just something you should know. So if you guys have used this body lotion or this body wash, please go ahead and let the others know what your experience was. Please let me know what your experience was along with your skin type, so we can get a better understanding of who should purchase this and when. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that like, share and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram and until we meet next time, lots of love. Stay healthy, stay hydrated.